Oz is very, very close to a lot of people, the Wizard of Oz story in general, and the theme park. The park was developed by two brothers, Harry and Grover Robbins. And they had leased the land up atop of Beach Mountain. They brought up Charlotte designer Jack Pentez, who went on the property and immediately thought that it was the land of Oz. Later on, he would walk through the property on his knees on a dirt path, and he would design everything from a child's perspective. Jack kind of drew inspiration from both entities. He designed it very much of the era. It was late 60s, early 70s, like psychedelic. Today we do still pay homage to a lot of those 1970s elements, but we do incorporate a lot of elements from The Wizard of Oz that everybody knows and loves.
You could just feel the real flavor of Wagyu beef. Most people says that it's melting in the mouth. We're at HYUN restaurant, which is specialized with Japanese A5 Wagyu.
This is like the best of the best.
Yes.
Okay.
Our name of the restaurant is actually, it's HYUN, but that means cast iron. Our concepts are like upscale Korean barbecue. We are specialized with Japanese A5 Wagyu. So we actually pre-order for the Japanese vendor, and also they got whole kettle from Japan. They usually grade A to C and 1 to 5. A5 is like the best quality of the beef. It has a lot of flavors in it. I want our guests to taste real flavor of Wagyu beef.
This literally melts in your mouth.
But I do recommend just like a little bit of salt. So the one on your left, that's a white truffle salt. And also this is a wine salt, which is house-made. And also it's sesame oil with sea salt. So these are really good pair with Wagyu. This is Wagyu fat. We use it for oil. And rosemary and garlic. That's for the flavor. So these are the most popular, the ribeye cuts in a rib loin.
This is delicious.
Yeah.
Makes fun.
It's like next levels. Alright, so this is one of our signature menu. It's Wagyu tartar with sea urchin from Japan, Hokkaido, S-grade, and a caviar from Russia, golden ossetra, and black truffle from Italy. This is one of our signature menu, which called sopa. It's clay pot cooked rice. We use a sea urchin from Japan, Hokkaido, S-grade. And this is also black winter truffle from Italy. And there is scallion, nori seaweed, radish, and mushroom. And a little bit of teriyaki sauce. And we cook with dashi water. I want them to have their own story, which is good. They can actually have best flavor Wagyu beef, so they should come here to try A5 Wagyu. Yeah, just that's what I want actually.
You don't have to be an artist to do this. Anybody can do this. It can be handprints, spots, stripes, swirls, whatever you want. It's just to brighten up the area a little bit.
Adding more public art to our community. That's one of the big goals of the Emmaus Arts Commission.
We noticed a lot of the hydrants were starting to rust and in need of a fresh coat of paint.
Throughout the Emmaus community, we are refurbishing all of the hydrants, one section at a time.
We started this project of customizing the fire hydrant to show community spirit and pride.
Art was my escape. Art kept me in school. And if you look at my art and it brings a smile to your face, it makes you think of a moment in time That's my goal as an artist.
Art is nature, art is agriculture, art is community. The Emmaus Borough has always wanted this building to be painted. I designed it, we presented it to the borough, they accepted it, we drew it, and the community painted it.
It also helped to bring people together and show that when we work together, we can achieve great things and beautify our area.
So we do a lot of different things. These are just right now the two really visible ones.
You know, driving along, having kind of a bummer of a day and catch one of the hydrants out of the corner of their eyes and brings a smile to their face. It is bringing the community together. It's unity. It's something that we need a little more right now.
We all have a story. We all are dealing with struggles.
Mr. Shadow really taught me everything I know. Like,
when you give that child a chance, they're going to show you something, and that you got to give them that opportunity.
when I first came down here, he was the first man I ever met, I talked to. And ever since then, man, he put knowledge in my heart. He motivated me to do a lot.
So at my heaviest, I was 397 pounds. I'm down currently to 240 pounds. I want to get to 200 pounds.
He taught me right from wrong, and man, he's a good principal. He's one of the best principals I ever had.
He's a very nice person, and he's also caring, because he don't gotta care, but he cares a lot for his students.
He believes that he has a higher purpose.
My name's Gerald Schottel. I'm the principal of the Aldine Education Center. It's my 19th year in education. I'm an Aldine product. Hang out with those people that you didn't normally hang out with. The campus that I serve is the Discipline Alternative Campus. We have students that are placed on 45-day placements to 90-day placements.
Sometimes I cry because I made a bad decision that I never really want to do.
I have students that are here for fighting drug offenses, but I also have kids that have committed a crime outside of school, and it's a felony offense.
I've been here at this school for about like a month.
I'm going for like my 50th day now.
A lot of our kids are also dealing with trauma and things outside of school. I take a negative experience and try to turn it into a positive one, helping them understand that yes, you made a mistake, but it doesn't define you. I also talk about my own failures as a teaching tool for students. As far as me growing up, I played high school offensive tackle. I probably played at about 290. As time went on, I gained slowly the weight. By the time me and my wife were married in 2005, I was 320. By the time my second daughter was born, I was probably about 370. And then when I was named principal of my campus, I was 397 pounds. Basically, what triggered my weight loss journey was going into a restroom here at my campus and turning sideways and having to contort my body to fit into the stall. And I said, this isn't living. And there's no reason for me to be this big. And I've got to make a change. I've got 2 girls. You know, I started doing the math, and I'm like, how many 80-year-olds are 400 pounds? And there's 0. I started having a conversation with God and praying. Said, hey, Lord, I need your help. And New Year's Day, I said that prayer to him, and he's been with me ever since in this journey. I dropped 80 pounds. I didn't really start running until I was 320 pounds. And so I said, man, I really want to do something big. I said, let me train for a marathon. And to hold myself accountable and connect with my kids that I serve, I said I want to do community runs in the Aldine community. So I would set up my long runs on Saturdays, and I would run in different neighborhoods or different streets. From there, I just ran 1 mile, and that was the start of my journey. When a kid starts talking about where they live, they'll tell me their home campus, and I say, okay, well, what are you close to? And it might be a corner store, and I can identify that corner store because I ran by it. I ran my first marathon. I did the run-walk method, finished 26 miles, and it was an awesome feeling. Once I accomplished that, it's propelled me in my leadership. I'm able to face challenges with the kids I serve.
It's very impressive. Like, I couldn't do it, so it is very impressive.
Yeah, my ultimate goal is to lose 200 pounds.
And when I did see him when he lost weight, it changed my mind. I was like, I really can do anything. Look at this man. This man he was big at first. Like, I was like, man, I really can do anything. So he really pushed me to do anything.
Today's the day that I'm going to run a total of 34 miles. A goal I set, I wanted to support Aldine. This was just a way to kind of thank them, and they've been a part of my weight loss journey. And so I thought this was a good way to celebrate and thank Aldine by raising scholarship money.
Beyond proud, my heart's exploding with, with pride for Gerald and for what he's, accomplished and continues to do for Aldine ISD.
Failure doesn't define you. You're always going to be tested. And then what do you do once you're being tested? The negative experience is an opportunity for growth. That's what I teach to him.
I look at him like he could be my dad, like my father. Somebody that I look up to really good. He's a really good principal.
The work we're doing is impactful, it's powerful, and we're making a difference.
I love him like a father, for real. If I really repay him, I would give him my life, for real.
Our largest baked potatoes. First, we're gonna start you off with a dollop of butter. Here. Then we're gonna add a little bit of cheese. We're gonna add a little sour cream down here for flavor. And a little chives down there, because every bite matters, right? And let's go for the big stuff. So we're gonna do a pound of chopped beef. And we're gonna add some of our mild original link. And we're gonna add half a pound of our famous homemade link. This is our Cajun spicy link right here. Time for the good stuff. We're gonna finish it off with a pound of Burns Original Barbecue Ribs. We're gonna add some of our famous Burns Original Sauce. One of our famous sauces here in Texas. Just when you thought we was finished, top it off Texas style. Add a little sour cream here. Come on with a little cheese or a lot of cheese. And we're gonna finish it off with some chives, guys. And a little bit more cheese. 10-pound baked potato. This is one of our new attractions, our mega super Burns baked potato.